Hey guys, Trap got Senpai back again with another top 10 video. This time we're going over the top 10 underrated isekai. Coming in at number 10, we have high school prodigies have it easy even in another world. We follow 7 Japanese high schoolers, each with their own remarkable talents. One day, these friends survive a plane crash and find themselves transported to a medieval fantasy world called Freyagard. They are rescued by one of the human races named the Byuma, who have animal features and formidable strength. And shortly after, the group promises to pay back the Byuma people for their kindness and hospitality. They later find out that there may be a connection between them arriving in Freyagard and the ancient legend that 7 heroes would team up to defeat an evil dragon. A member of the group, Tsukasa, the Japanese prime minister, instructs his friends to learn about the culture and search for clues for a way back home, but don't try too hard or they might just ruin this world. Taking the 9th spot on our list, we have Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. 14-year-old Iruma Suzuki has been unfortunate all his life, having to work hard to earn money for his irresponsible parents despite being underage. One day, he finds out that his parents sold him to the demon Sullivan. However, Iruma's worries about what will become of him are soon relieved. Sullivan merely wants a grandchild, pampering him and making him attend the demon school babbles. At first, Iruma tries to keep a low profile in fear of his peers discovering that he is human. Unfortunately, this ends up being more difficult than he expected. It turns out that Sullivan himself is the chairman of the school, and everyone expects him to become the next Demon King. Iruma immediately finds himself in an outrageous situation where he has to chant a forbidden spell in front of the entire school. With this, Iruma instantly earns a reputation he does not want. Even so, he is bound to be roped into more bizarre circumstances as the story progresses. Coming in at number 8, we have Didn't I Say to Make My Abilities Average in the Next Life. Having stood out from others most of her life due to her exceptional character, Misato Kurihara has lived with neither joy of having close friends nor the experience of having a regular life. However, after a sudden death, she was transported to a divine realm to be reincarnated, and granted one wish to top it off. Thinking about the ordinary life that she had always wanted, she wished to be reborn as a normal person, with abilities that are average for the world she will resurrect in. Reborn as Adele von Asham, the daughter of a noble, she possesses magic powers completely exceeding what one would label average. Still, desiring to carry out the life that she always wanted, she leaves home and enrolls at a hunter school in a faraway kingdom using Mile as an alias. However, try as she might to hide her overpowering potential, attaining her goal will be difficult, especially when facing against the crazy situations that ensue. The number 7 spot is taken by Restaurant to Another World. Western restaurant Nikoya is a popular eatery located on a street corner in a Tokyo shopping district, serving both traditional Japanese fare as well as Western dishes. This eating establishment is popular among Tokyo's residents, but this seemingly ordinary restaurant is also popular with another type of clientele. While the restaurant is thought to be closed on Saturdays, the truth is that on this special day each week, its doors are instead open to the inhabitants of other worlds. From dragons and elves to fairies and mages, this restaurant has no shortage of strange customers. Nevertheless, the enigmatic chef known only as Master will be waiting to serve up their favorite dishes with a kind smile and keep them coming back for many Saturdays to come. Coming in at number 6, we have How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. In the fantasy MMORPG Cross Reverie, nobody can rival the power of Demon King Diablo. He has the game's rarest artifacts and can almost immediately dispatch any challenger that faces him. But despite being crazy powerful in-game, his true identity is Takuma Sakamoto, a shut-in gamer with no social skills. Takuma only focuses on his virtual life, day after day, until a summoning circle appears below him, and he is transported to another world. In this new world, Takuma is greeted by the 2 girls who summoned him, Rem Galu and Shara L. Greenwood. They perform an enslavement ritual in an attempt to subjugate him, but the spell backfires and causes them to be the slaves instead. Takuma then sets out with the 2 girls to look for a way to unbind them from the enslavement spell, as well as explore this new and exciting world. The 5th spot in our list is taken by one of my personal favorite isekai. Problem children are coming from another world, aren't they? Izuyoi Sakamaki, Asuka Kudo, and Yu Kasukabe are extraordinary teenagers who are blessed with psychic powers, but completely fed up with their disproportionately mundane lives. Until, unexpectedly, each of them receives a strange envelope containing an invitation to a mysterious place known as Little Garden. Inexplicably dropped into a vast new world, the trio is greeted by Kurosagi, who explains that they have been given a once-in-a-lifetime chance to participate in a special high-stakes game using their abilities. In order to take part, however, they must first join a community. Learning that Kurosagi's community, No Names, has lost its official status in Bountiful Land due to their defeat at the hands of a demon lord, the group sets off to help reclaim their new home's dignity, eager to protect its residents and explore the excitement that Little Garden has to offer. Coming in at number 4, we have Arifureta, From Commonplace to World's Strongest. The ordinary life of 17-year-old otaku Hajime Nagumo is disrupted when he and his classmates are summoned to a fantasy world and tasked with saving mankind. While his classmates are gifted with impressive abilities useful in combat, Hajime is belittled for only gaining an inferior transmutation skill that lacks any real offensive power. During an expedition into the Great Orcus Labyrinth, Hajime is betrayed by one of his classmates, plummeting him down to the bottom of an abyss. Although he survives the fall, Hajime is faced with a menacing monster and misfortunes that send him spiraling into a grim nightmare. Desperate to live and return home one day, he resolves to fight for his survival, only to meet an imprisoned vampire he names Yue, who is also seeking to escape the labyrinth. Taking an interest in him, Yue and a few others along the way accompany Hajime on his journey to find a way back home, while steadily transforming from commonplace to the world's strongest. The number 3 spot on our list is taken by The World's Finest Assassin Gets Reincarnated in Another World as an Aristocrat. The world's greatest assassin had sworn lifelong allegiance to the organization that raised him. However, despite his loyalty, that very same organization takes action to silence him, ultimately leading to his demise. Drowning in frustration and regrets he can no longer suppress, he finds himself in an audience with a goddess attracted by his exceptional skill. The goddess offers him reincarnation into a magnificent world of swords and magic, so he can perform a crucial mission: prevent that world's destruction by slaying its hero. Accepting the goddess's request, he is reborn as Lug Tuathide, the son of a noble family of assassins serving the Alvan Kingdom. Under the guidance of his father, Lug learns new assassination techniques that significantly differ from the cold-blooded and unsympathetic killing style of his previous life. Furthermore, his talents bloom, allowing him to meet new allies and acquaintances. Even so, Lug knows that his efforts are far from adequate, because a monumental adversary such as the hero can only be defeated with perfection. Coming in at number 2, we have Grimgar, Ashes and Illusions. Fear, survival, and instinct. Thrown into a foreign land with nothing but hazy memories and the knowledge of their name, they can only feel these 3 emotions resonating deep within their souls. A group of strangers is given no other choice than to accept the only paying job in this game-like world, the role of a soldier in the reserve army, and eliminate anything that threatens the peace in their new world, Grimgar. When all of the stronger candidates join together, those left behind must create a party together to survive. Minato, a charismatic leader and priest, Haruhiro, a nervous thief, Yume, a cheerful hunter, Shihoru, a shy mage, Moguzo, a kind warrior, and Ranta, a rowdy dark knight. Despite its resemblance to one, this is no game. There are no redos or respawns, it is kill or be killed. It is now up to this ragtag group of unlikely fighters to survive together in a world where life and death are separated by only a fine line. Taking the top spot on our list for most underrated isekai is Sword Art Online. This takes place in a popular virtual reality game, Sword Art Online, and we dive into the world of Aincrad, a vivid medieval landscape where users can do anything within the limits of their imagination. However, shortly after this game is released to the public, we see that all users are trapped in the game, and even worse, if they die in the game, they die in real life. And the only way to get out is to clear all the levels in the game. Our main character, Kirito, for all of his flaws, is still a badass. Dual-wielding swords and easily taking out floor bosses all by himself, he is exactly what you would want to be if inserted in this world. SAO gets a lot of hate, but this is seriously one of the funnest animes to watch. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend you give it a try, and if you're one of those people who outwardly hates on SAO, I highly recommend that you be honest with yourself and just admit it was awesome. Hey everyone, just wanted to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more content. At the time of recording this, we're just about to hit 100 subs, and I have a super cool video idea I'm starting for the 100 sub special. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled, you don't want to miss this one. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time.